back, y'all. Hi. Sorry about that. Yeah, y'all, I was trying to connect to my bad hotspot, which was not working at all. So thank you for your patience. We should be good now. And we are going to be getting started here with Kraken, which we kind of got to see. What's going on, TikTok Raindrop? Hi, Jess. What's going on, Joseph? It's great to see you. Hi, Cujo. Again, sorry about that, y'all. Thank you for the pin, Kitty. Appreciate it. What's going on, Alyssa? It's great to see you. And we are about to get on. Kraken. We are the next ride on. So I'm gonna have to put you all in the pocket. So I am gonna lose you for now, but hopefully the signal here isn't too bad, and we're good to go. Y'all, Kraken is one of my. I love this ride so much. I absolutely love this ride. It's a B&M floorless ride. I'm not exactly sure when it debuted, but it is fast, it is furious, it has 7 inversions. I think it hits a top speed of 65 miles an hour, and it is awesome. So with that, I'm going to put my other phone away, and let's get ready to enjoy an incredible ride on Kraken, assuming they are about to let me on and not let other people on, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, y'all, let's enjoy Kraken.
to a pit stop inside the station. Unfasten your seatbelt and wait for instructions from the attendant.
So intense. Oh my goodness. Let alone twice in a row back to the front row. The outside though is considerably, oh, that's what I forgot. I always forget something. I have the windshield for my GoPro, but I left that in my bag at the hotel. But my goodness, I love this ride. I did not get to get on it last time because it was down for refurbishment. So to get back on it, it is just so good. So I just got my phone out. Let's see if it was any better. How did we do? Did we do better? Okay, good. Okay, it looks like we did a little bit better on that. Thank goodness. My goodness. Hi, everyone. Hi, hi, hi. Yes, Em, a work from home day. We love to hear it. Okay, I'm glad that it worked out better, that stream. That's fantastic. Yeah, y'all, sorry about that. I was trying to connect to my AT&T phone, which, as we know, the hotspot is donezo. So I might have to bite the bullet and upgrade everything there, which is perfectly fine. And Hope, no, we're doing this because I can't take you on the roller coasters with my phone, but I can take you on with the GoPro. So that's why we're on YouTube. All right, y'all. So now we are going to walk over to arguably the best ride in the park, which I am so excited about. It's one of my favorites to get back on. We are going to get back over on Mako. But here's a little bit of the problem today. So there seem to be a lot of school groups here, and the roller coasters are only doing one train operations. So that is definitely going to slow things down a little bit. Now, if there were two trains running, it would not be that bad. But with the one train operations, it is going to slow things down a little bit more, but that's okay. We have our patient pants. We're back in Florida. And here is what, honestly, once I have the right shoes, I will not be mad about getting on this. This is Journey to Atlantis, which we did not do in San Diego, because it was way too cold. But then this is also a different layout as well. It is time for Mako. You better believe it's time for Mako. Hi, Amy. Amy, it is warm. It is going to be high in the high 80s today. So right now it is definitely at least in the 70s, if not nearing the 80s already. It is very warm, which I am not going to complain about at all. Thank you for the pin. All right, let me replace the pin. There we go. We are not going to go on Manta because Manta not only has, again, one train operations, it has extremely slow dispatches, and this is where everybody goes at the beginning of the day. Granted, they have been open now for a little bit, so the line probably isn't too bad, but still, we're going to hold off on Manta a little bit until hopefully it slows down. What's good? Olivia! How you doing, Olivia? It's great to see you. And then also, walking over here, you might get a little bit of a view of Penguin Trek, the new B&M Junior roller coaster that is going to be opening this year, that has recently started testing, and it looks awesome. Here comes Manta. And then I think as we go around the corner over here, we're gonna get a little bit better of a view of Penguin Trek, which again, it looks awesome. These B&M, there are two B&M going into the SeaWorld family parks here in Florida. There's gonna be this one, Penguin Trek, and then up in at Busch Gardens in Tampa, Rise of the Phoenix, which is giving homage to a ride that used to be in that area that they got rid of relatively a couple years ago, not too long ago. But there was also another roller coaster in that area as well that was very similar. Actually, I think it might have been the exact same layout as Goofy Sky School, and it rode just as horribly as Goofy Sky School. So very, very happy to see that go, and very excited to get to see a B&M family invert coming in. And this one looks awesome. It looks so, so, so good. But then here's a little bit of Penguin Trek. Again, they're getting close. They still have a lot of, it looks like, external work to do. And I'm curious to know what they're going to be doing on the inside. Because the original ride that used to be there, it used to be a trackless dark ride. And I actually really enjoyed it. I got to experience it a couple times. But it used to be a trackless dark ride that ended in a penguin room. Oh, wow. And the penguin exhibit is still there. That I definitely know the penguin exhibit is still there. Wow. Okay, this looks awesome. This is gonna be the second, no, this is the first launch, I believe. This is the first launch coming out of the station. And it goes up into this pretty decently high turnaround. Oh, this looks so good. It would be awesome to get to see some testing on this. What's going on, Abby? It's great to see you. Hi, Kat. How you doing, love? Lisa Estrada. Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry I missed you. Have a great day, love. It's a family roller coaster, yes. So it is a family roller coaster. You know, and I think what a lot of these companies are doing is they're bridging the gap. They're bridging the gap between a pure junior roller coaster and a more extreme thrill. So it's very much a middle ground, and B&M is one of the companies that has really been excelling at this recently, and we're starting to see more and more of these B&M family roller coasters that are popping up that are both your typical style above the track but then also inverted below the track, which I love. An inverted roller coaster, especially the old school B&M coasters, are some of my favorite rides. Montu being one of them. We've got to go on Montu. If you're familiar with Batman the Ride, that is very, very prevalent at a lot of the Six Flags parks. That is going to be more of an old school Bollinger and Mabillard roller coaster. And then over there is going to be the Pipeline, which we will get to. And then, I'm also gonna have to take you up the observation tower. I'm pretty sure it's the same like at SeaWorld in San Diego, where if you are a pass holder, you do get one free ride. I'm gonna have to check on that. Oh, Icebreaker is running. I'll have to get you over on Icebreaker. But for now, we'll either go, if the front row is not looking too bad, I'll take you in the front row of Mako. If not, we'll start in the back row. Also, welcome in, friends. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm Jeremy, I go by Jerendell, and I'm so glad that you're here to get to enjoy our first day back here in Florida at SeaWorld. We're gonna be here for the next couple days, and then we're gonna be going to Aquatica before we start our stint back at Disney World, which I'm really, really excited about. And we will drop more of the details on that as we get closer. But I'm glad y'all are here. Pipeline is so good, Kat. I love Pipeline. I'm very, very excited to get back on it. You know, I really didn't know what to expect. And I did not watch a POV of it or anything really until I came to the park myself and got on it. But I was hearing that the feedback was really, really good and really positive. And they killed it. Again, Bolliger and Mabyard, they redesigned their first collaboration together when they broke away from Intimate, I believe it was. Their first collaboration together was actually at my home park at Six Flags Great America in Gurnee, Illinois. And it was a roller coaster called the Iron Wolf. And it was a stand-up roller coaster. Their very first collaboration together was a stand-up roller coaster. And when it came out, it was cutting edge. You know, there were some other roller coasters that had the stand-up feature as well by a company called Togo that were not really revered very high. And I'm pretty sure that they are no longer. There might be one or two. But the B&M stand-up coaster had a decent lifespan. Iron Wolf was around for a while, but now a lot of these old school B&M stand-up roller coasters are being transitioned into floorless roller coasters, which is just like Kraken, which is what we just rode. So Iron Wolf got relocated to Six Flags America and began its tenure there as the Firebird and is now a floorless roller coaster. But there is still one in Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey called the Green Lantern, and that actually came from Six Flags. It used to be in Louisville, that is no longer a Six Flags park, and there it used to operate under the name of Chang, and it was awesome. I've got to go on Chang. I have not been on the Green Lantern. So same roller coaster, just different name, different location, but hopefully we'll be able to change that. Kat, I'm the biggest roller coaster nerd. I'm telling you, I used to just sit up all night playing Roller Coaster Tycoon on rollercoasterdatabase.com. Everything, so DVD, VHS. You know, I love coasters. I love everything about them, their intricacies, how they function. California Great America. Oh my goodness, California Great America is so good. Oh, we're lagging a little bit over here. Hopefully that clears up. Thank you for your patience as we are lagging a little bit over here, y'all. And if I do remember correctly, this happened the last time I tried to come over to Mako.
You still there?
Oh, it's not that bad from the front. Again, thank you for your patience with the lag. While I get resituated right now and get you back on my wrist. Actually, I don't think I have to get you back on my wrist. Actually, yes, I do. I'm gonna get you back on my wrist. Please hold.
Lift up on your left bar and exit, taking all belongings with you. For those of you who are not boarding, please secure all loose arms and step carefully onto the coaster. Once seated, pull the left bar gently on the wrist and lift up to ensure it is locked.
Back on the wrist.
With your benefits specialist and hold on tight. Riders must keep arms, legs, hands, and feet inside the train at all times.
Let's see how. All right, how's the lag doing? I think it, yes, it's cleared itself up a little bit. This is great. Hi, Kimmy, it's great to see you. See, Rod, have I ever been snorkeling? I have, yes. I am actually scuba certified. I love going scuba diving. I have not been in a really, really long time. And one of our friends to the channel is a scuba instructor in scuba dives in out of Fort Lauderdale. So I would love to get down to be able to scuba dive with Scuba Skip. Railblazer, I've heard, is insane. So there are a couple of clones of Railblazer. There's Railblazer, and then there's also Wonder Woman, and I've heard that they are so good and so intense. Megan Mata, we are back in Florida, love. How you doing? Candy, it's great to be back. How are you? How's your week going so far? Does not follow the laws of physics. Kimmy, I really don't know Park Beyond, actually. The only ones that I have played are Roller Coaster Tycoon, but then also a game that is really involved and very technical. It's called No Limits, and it's basically like a roller coaster simulator that you construct the ride essentially on a 3D, yet, what is what I'm looking for? It's almost kind of like graphing, where you have a 3D feature, but then you also have upward graphing, sideways graphing, and you construct a roller coaster, and you have to input so many different things, and it is a process. Like, we're talking like, if you're really making like an in-depth, well-to-do roller coaster, it's gonna take you minimum 2 hours to make it. And it's really good for really long flights, that's for sure. But I'm gonna have to look into this other one. You know what, I had one coffee this morning at the airport, and I have not had any since. I've only actually been drinking a lot of water, just in preparation of the heat and dehydration. So that being said, the minute to win it breaks are going to be plentiful. So thank you for your patience once we do have to start cashing in on those minute to win it breaks. But we're gonna be getting on the next ride, y'all. So Kimmy, the name of the game was No Limits. It's called No Limits Simulator, Roller Coaster Simulator, or then the iconic Roller Coaster Tycoon. I'm drinking a lot of water, yeah, a lot of water, because it's gonna be hot. I'm actually really excited to go to Aquatica, like really excited. All right, y'all, it's time to get on. I'm gonna stow you away in the pocket. Enjoy Mako, y'all.
And stay careful onto the boat. Once seated, pull the lap bars down to the waist and lift up to ensure it's locked. Please sit upright with your head against the headrest and hold on tight. Riders must keep arms, legs, hands, and feet inside the train at all times.
Oh, sure. Thank you. Thank you.
I was talking all that shit before I got up there, like. I was talking all that shit. I'm about to feel this. I'm like that. I'm like that. Bro, I had this up the whole time. All the tears in my eyes. Yeah, that first drop was crazy.
So good. Oh my goodness. Now we might lag a little bit as we go back down. So thank you for your patience there. We might lag just a little bit as we head down, but unbelievable. Mako is running so well. It is flying. And you know, oftentimes with Mako, you can tell if it's really hauling when the trims hit. And today, on this warm day, the trims are hitting really hard.
Running as fast as I can. Do what you want.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome. That was just so good. You know, I think aside from, because I haven't been on Velocicoaster yet, so I don't really have a gauge for Velocicoaster, but aside from that, you know, this is a contender for, you know, Iron Gwazi for sure in Florida is #1. Iron Gwazi might be one of my favorite rides of all time. Or my favorite roller coaster of all time at this point, honestly. But this is a contender easily for top 3. Up there with Kumba, with Montu, with Incredible Hulk. This is definitely a contender for top 3. And you know, coincidentally enough, y'all, those 3 that I just named are all B&Ms. So you have, you know, #1, which is Iron Gwazi, which is going to be Rocky Mountain Construction RMC. But then there's also Kumba and Montu, which are B&M. Then Mako here, which is also B&M. And then Incredible Hulk is also a B&M. And again, these are more old school B&Ms. So Mako not. I wouldn't necessarily classify Mako as an older school B&M per se, but it rides like one. It absolutely 100% rides like one. So now, y'all, we are gonna take, it's a little bit of a deceivingly long walk either way that you go. We are gonna walk past Infinity Falls, which, you know, all that being said, it is one of the best water rides that you're ever gonna go on. However, I am not wearing clothes that are suitable for the ride, and then I'm definitely not wearing shoes. This is a ride that you will not get off dry. And when you see it, you will understand.
You're going big. I was gonna go second ASAP. Raise your hand if you want one.
It's really long. Yeah, it's a really, really long ride, which is also fantastic. And there's so much action that happens. And again, one of the reasons that I love Mako so much is you get a ton of airtime just because the hills are steeper. They're a steeper grade, whether you're going up, whether you're going down, and then the crest in the middle is gonna be shorter. So there are gonna be some newer age B&M roller coasters where the hills are very drawn out. So they really don't have that much in terms of dynamics, in terms of their degree of incline, decline, and then that coast over the top. They're oftentimes much more elongated, which doesn't make them anywhere near as exciting. Mako, not the case. A Mako is much more dynamic, and it makes for a much better ride, even when the trims are hitting like they were today. And unfortunately, y'all, Infinity Falls is down. Now, this is a ride that does, I don't know if they're down for maintenance. Yeah, this attraction is closed. This is a bad time for it to be closed. So maybe it's down for some annual maintenance. I have not checked the website, but this is Infinity Falls, and it is a supremely, supremely popular water ride. But yeah, they could be down for maintenance. And again, I swear to you, you will not get off Infinity Falls remotely dry. Not even close. Not even close. What's going on, Beth? How you doing? You will drive in the heat though? I totally will. Totally will. But I mean, now it doesn't look like I'm gonna have to worry about it because it's closed. I'm gonna have to check the website to see if it is maintenance or if it's just happens to be down today. And it sounds like the Orca encounter is happening. I do not know if we're gonna make it to any of the shows, y'all. I do not know if we're gonna be doing that. And look at this, they have a new, this is new. They have not had this here. This is actually really, really great to know that they have a coffee here featuring Starbucks coffee. They have one over by the front as well, but to know that they have this here, that's actually really great. 12, 3:30, and 6:30. Mike. Hi, Mike. All right. So again, y'all, we're headed over to Icebreaker, which is one of their newer attractions built by Premier Rides. And it is a triple launch roller coaster that also features a sliding track. It is awesome. And when this ride opened, they had, y'all, do you remember Electric Eel and Tigress, how they have those comfort collars that I continuously not rave about? And that's kind of consistent in the roller coaster community as well, and people in general. So Icebreaker, when it premiered, it had the comfort collars. And then they took Icebreaker down, they removed the comfort collars, and then opened it back up. And I never had to ride it with the comfort collar, so I don't have a lot of perspective there. But riding it without the comfort collars is a joy. It is an absolute joy. And then after we hit Icebreaker, y'all, we're gonna head over to hopefully Pipeline. Hopefully the line for Pipeline isn't too bad. But I did not go there first because it was still relatively early when I got here. And I was concerned that we're still gonna have a decently long wait. And so far, 2 rides on Kraken. We could have gone back around on Mako, but we will go back. We will go back. How's everybody doing? Bethany, how you doing? It's great to see you, Bethany. Thank you so much for the pin. Cass, appreciate that. Yes, Icebreaker is also only on singular train operations. I think you should look. I did, Jess. I just walked past Infinity Falls. I don't know. Okay, you could be behind me still, so that could be. I'm not sure how the lag works out here, just in terms of when you see things versus when I do. But I think you already saw Infinity Falls. I think you already saw it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this is kind of bad timing, as the show just got out, but thankfully the line actually really doesn't look bad. Yeah, the line's not bad at all. Oh my goodness, it's a walk-on. Amazing. We love to see it. Yeah, y'all. Icebreaker's a walk-on right now. But we caught this just in time because the Orca show just got let out, and no doubts it is going to get significantly longer. And then also, I'm going to try to get you all on the front row. I don't think we'll have an issue getting to do that. We're going to have to wait a couple trains, but I think we'll have no problem getting onto the front. See, Emily, yeah, Emily, it's a much different vibe, right? It's a much different vibe. It is much more laid back. There are a lot of camp groups here right now. A lot of like camp groups, schools, etc. So if they weren't here, it would be an absolute ghost town. But that's honestly one of the reasons why I love coming to this park. Number one, they have incredible roller coasters. Number two, it's much more laid back. It's much more laid back, which we love. And then we are gonna have to wait 3 rides, which not too bad at all.
Welcome back. Please lift up on your lap harness, unbuckle your seatbelt, and carefully step over the orange and blue bar. Thank you for riding Icebreaker.
No way, we got Abe Roman in the room. Abe! What's going on, Ricardo? Missed you so much. How you doing? It's great to see you, Ricardo. How's everything going? What's going on? What's new? How you doing?
Step over the orange and blue bar. Once seated, please buckle your seatbelt. When instructed to do so, carefully pull down on your lap bar. Your lap harness must be in the properly closed position and close to your body. Ensure your legs are between the U-bar and feet are under the shin pad. Be sure personal items do not interfere with the harness system. When the ride operator approaches, please raise your hands so they can check the harness for you. During your ride on Icebreaker, keep your hands, arms, and legs down and inside the train at all times. Hold on to your lap harness, face forward, and keep your back and head against the seat and headrest.
So again, y'all, we are getting ready in a couple rides to ride Icebreaker. Now, Icebreaker is the same family as Tigris and Electric Eel, which we have both been on. Well, Electric Eel the most recently, but then this ride debuted in 2022. Now, I'm pretty sure there was a delay. I think that this was another COVID delay roller coaster as well, but that's when it debuted. It has a top height of 93 feet. And then it also hits a top speed of 52 miles an hour. There is a triple launch, very similar to Tigris and Electric Eel as well. And this ride, when it opened, it was debuted as a family roller coaster. And then people started riding it, and this definitely rides more intense than a family roller coaster. The back row is definitely going to be the preferred place to ride on this ride, but the front row also for the views is fantastic. And yes, we caught this at the perfect time because now the line is getting very crowded after the orca show. And so at first it takes you out of the station right here. And then it is going to slide you over to the full course of the track. Start with that backwards launch as you just saw. Then we have a forward launch. We're going to go backwards again. And then we've got that fourth and final launch. It's going to take you off and over. It's 10 minutes. That would be awesome. If it's 10 minutes, that'd be great. It'll probably be a longer wait for the front row. That's usually going to be the case. But 10 minutes, you know, we could get in on the back, and that would be fantastic. Waited last minute to book. You know, let's go. I'm telling you, last minute with the Disneyland hotels is the way to go. I want to gatekeep that a little bit, but y'all, a lot of the times when I go to Disneyland in California, I don't book until literally the day before, the night before. And because a lot of those hotels are, like, I've gotten the DoubleTree convention for, what was it, like $60, I think, doing it the night before, which is insane for a Hilton in that area. I got that for $60. You know, I do everything last minute in Disneyland, so I love that, Abe. That's awesome. That's a really, really good deal. The crowds are very light. You know, this would not suggest that the crowds are light, but the Orca show just did get out. So this is going to be the influx of people coming in from the Orca show, but when I got here, it was more or less a walk-on. And after this, hopefully we'll continue over to Pipeline, which is right in front of us, and it will have a similar line as this one. Now, there are a lot of school groups here today, so that is also going to be one of the determining factors with the school groups that are here. But if the school groups were not here, it would be very quiet today.
Hold on to your lap harness, face forward,
And today, thank you for reminding our friends. Please, y'all, if you haven't yet, feel free to hit that heart that's in the corner, in that bottom right corner, to like the stream. If you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you subscribed and followed on socials. In the body, there should be a link to my link tree. That'll take you directly to my socials as well. So I'm glad y'all are here. Thank you for coming over here. We're going to be on the YouTube for the next few days while we are at the SeaWorld parks. We're going to be here again tomorrow, and then on Thursday, we're going to be at Aquatica. Friday, we're going to go to Aquatica, and I'm going to work out the logistics of being able to stream with y'all at Aquatica. I do have water protective cases for all of my devices, and I think that it might be possible to be able to take y'all along for some of Aquatica as well. And then depending on how things go from a content perspective, I might use early Friday to get some more content done. And then on Friday afternoon, evening, we are going to go to Disney World. We were going to go for the first day, we were going to go for May the 4th. That was going to be our first day. However, let's start the Disney World festivities early. And what better way than going to Epcot and maybe getting a ride on Guardians and watching Luminous. So I think that that is how we're going to be doing Friday. That's not a guarantee. I held Friday just to be safe at Epcot, but I would love to get us to Epcot at the very least just to see Luminous. Honestly, just to get to go see Luminous. Originally priced at $325 and then it jumped? Yes. Abe, isn't it so crazy how expensive that hotel has gotten? It's crazy. It's like people, they found it. They found our secret. Wait, $135 isn't bad at all. Wait, remind me, when are you going to be back at the parks? Is that for June? No. You're going there this week. Where's Dominique? Where's Dominique? How did I miss? Dolly, how you doing as well? How you doing, Dolly? There's Dominique. Dominique, how you doing, love? It's great to see you. And then we are going to be on and one more ride. We have one more group in front of us, and then we'll be getting on as well. We are at already, y'all, 36% in terms of battery life. So unfortunately, unfortunate thing that makes things a little bit more tricky to navigate on the GoPro is that the batteries die very, very quickly. But I do have 3 batteries. That's what I do have 3 batteries that we will have to cycle out.
Thank you for riding this breaker.
So once this battery does go out as well, we will have to, the live will go down, and then I'll have to reinsert another battery and restart it again. So thank you for your patience with that.
Please step over the orange and blue bar. Once seated, please buckle your seatbelt. When instructed to do so, carefully
There's
hold
Charlie.
down on your lap bar. Your lap harness must be in the properly closed position and close to your body. Ensure your legs are between the U-bar and feet are under the shin pad. Be sure personal items do not interfere with the harness system. When the ride operator approaches, please raise your hand so they can check the harness for you. During your ride on Icebreaker, keep your hands, arms, and legs down and inside the train at all times. Hold on to your lap harness, face forward, and keep your back and head against the seat and handles.
And then once this train dispatches, I'm gonna get you all back on my wrist. On your lunch, ooh, girl, what you having for lunch? Do tell. What's going on for lunch, girl? Actually, you know what I could also do? Now that I genuinely think it'll work, actually. No, I don't think the cord is long enough. I was gonna say, I might be able to plug Crystal, Diamond, Crystal, Sapphire, Diamond, Montgomery into the GoPro and just use that. You know what, I'm gonna have to see if that cord stretches long enough. I'm gonna have to see, because it really might stretch long enough. That is gonna be something that I have to check on. Dolly, it's great to see you, love. Be there with the entire family, complicated 7th, 8th, trying to do Brady, no way. Oh my, Abe, y'all are gonna have the best time. What's going on, the fam? How you doing? Glad you made it over. Glad you made it here. And then I actually, okay, no, they do have a bin that I can put my fanny pack in. This is the one good thing about the singular train operations, is that I can put my fanny pack on the side without worry instead of taking it on the ride, which is fantastic. And then y'all also, it's IAAPA this week. It's IAAPA, the huge international amusement park convention. So that's going to be another reason why it's going to be busier. I would love to get to go to IAAPA one of these days. It's basically a buyers and sellers event where a lot of the major companies in the amusement park industry go to the Orlando Convention Center and they try to sell their product, and buyers come in and they try to buy their product. It's really incredible. Also, a lot of companies are going to unveil their projects, what they have coming up, and what people can look forward to. So IAAPA is going to be happening, which is really, really exciting. One of these days we're going to make it to IAAPA, y'all. One of these days, and it's going to be awesome. Terica, how you doing, love? It's great to see you. And then also tomorrow, y'all, I will have the wind cover for the GoPro. Of course, I had to forget one thing, and I forgot. Of all the things to forget, the wind cover, I think is the best one, the best thing to forget, but I will make sure to have the wind cover tomorrow. All right, y'all, I gotta get suited up onto my wrist. Please, thank you for your patience. So I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a D23 where you can purchase tickets to go, or, you know, a lot of media gets invited to go. So you can get media passes. A lot of content creators go, more so in the roller coaster community, not so much the Disney community, I would say. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know, as long as you buy a ticket, anybody can technically go. But a lot of content creators do get invited to go to disclose the announcements. All right, y'all, on Icebreaker we go. I'm going to be putting my monitor into my pocket, so I'm not going to be able to see any comments until I get off. But get ready to enjoy this Premier's quadruple launching roller coaster here at SeaWorld.
When instructed to do so, carefully pull down on your lap bar. Your lap harness must be in the properly closed position and close to your body. Ensure your legs are between the U-bar and feet are under the shin pad. Be sure personal items do not the harness system. When the ride operator approaches, please raise your hand so they can check the harness for you. During your ride on Icebreaker, keep your hands, arms, and legs.
How are you?
Good, thanks. What is it you do?
Oh, I do a little bit of, so right now I'm actually live streaming.
Okay.
But then I do some blogging as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Watch a lot of YouTube at home, like obviously for the theme parks and stuff. So is it just the theme parks you do? Or
I do primarily the theme parks.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
England.
Amazing.
So we're doing a swap at the minute because my son he's too small.
Oh, just want to go on.
He's too short.
Yeah.
But yeah, that looked cool what you were doing.
Thanks.
Just curious, how was it like live? Obviously because you were talking.
Serious?
It is, yes.
Nothing we have on the waist.
Oh, I can't leave this over there?
No, actually, no, we have enough space. Just put it like around the waist here.
Sure. It has been a dream to get to Halton Tower.
Oh, you have been
Get to Thorpe, I haven't.
Oh, you
so
haven't?
I really hope sooner rather than
We did both of them last year. We live the other side of the country. We live in the north. Salton Towers is in the middle. I mean, it's not very far compared to like the size of America, but we obviously Thorpe Park's near London, but Thorpe Park's good. I think they've just got a new roller coaster out as well. So we're gonna go get it soon.
Sunglasses?
Yeah, they're the two I would say to do. Salton Towers is good.
I'd love to make it to Blackpool Pleasure Beach as well.
Yeah, I haven't been there for years.
I would love to get to do that.
Are you local or?
I'm not. I'm actually from Chicago. Yeah, not too far.
No, I've been to Chicago.
It's a great city.
It's a really cool. Yeah, try and get England. The weather's not very good.
That's okay.
We haven't seen sun for 6 months.
That's similar to a Chicago winter.
Is it?
Very.
It just rains from October to April. Yeah, not very good. This is the first time we've been here for a couple of years, so like a lot of the rides are new.
I was gonna say, is this your first time on?
Yeah. We haven't done a lot of them actually.
What do you think?
That was good. It was smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
Very smooth.
Very, very smooth.
You've been on here before, I'm guessing.
Yes. What else have you been on so far today?
I was just getting here.
Oh, it's your first time. It's your first one.
First ride of the day, yeah.
There you go.
Hopefully
we get around everything by the end of the day.
And
we'll have to do a lot of swapping because he can't drill a lot of them.
Thank you for riding Icebreaker and enjoy the rescue here at SeaWorld.
It's good getting to do something that you enjoy.
Very much.
Yeah, good luck with it.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your trip. You too. Thank you.
Thrill seekers, please step over the orange and blue bar. Once seated, please
Right. Sorry about a little extra cattywampus, y'all. Yeah, they would not. They had me put. It was a little congested over in the box, So they had me just put the fanny pack on, which was totally fine. And then no glasses on this ride. So I had to take my glasses off as well. But how, stream-wise, let me know how it was, because we've yet to do this one. How was the quality? Did we lag at all? How are we looking? And I am trying to get on my phone right now, but I can't really see the screen just due to the brightness. Let's see how we did. It was nice. Okay, good. I could see that one, Jess. Thank you for letting me know. That's great. Okay, so this is a good, you know, and this is great that my Verizon phone is working, because at the Busch Gardens Park we had really good luck with my AT&T phone. And so I'm really happy to hear that my Verizon phone is coming through. No lag, let's go! Amazing, y'all, thank you for letting me know. And now, you know, I love this attraction. It's, when you're sitting in the front row, you get 2 pretty decent pops of ejector airtime. After that final launch, when you go up the little bunny hop and then you hit the top hat, as you're going, when you hit that bunny hop, you fly out of your seat. Total ejector airtime moment. And then when you coast over the top hat, it's also a pretty good pop of airtime there as well. And then lots of good pops of airtime throughout the rest of the ride. In the back row though, I love the G-forces that you feel when you're going backwards up the spike, but then also the G-forces and the airtime that you get going over the top hat. So the back row is just a totally different ride and perspective, which I will have to take you all in a little bit when that line dies down. But great to get back on Icebreaker as well. And then actually a pretty quick dispatch over there. Already back on the launch track. That's going to be launch number 1 going backwards. And now we're going to have launch number 2 here. So not so much airtime right there in that moment. And then this moment here, when you're in the back row, is awesome. That moment of beyond vertical. And then right here, ejector airtime right there in the front row, and then a good pop of airtime as you hit the top of that top hat. It's really, really fun. And 2 completely different ride experiences, whether you're in the front or whether you're in the back as well, which is great. And now we are heading across the way. How much battery we got left? 22%. Okay, we should be able to make it on pipeline before the battery cuts out and I have to reload.
I'm launching for the agricultural stuff.
We should be good. But then again, y'all, I'm having a little trouble seeing the screen. It's very smooth, yes. Yes, Autumn, this Icebreaker is very, very smooth, and especially again when you don't have the addition of the comfort collars, it's your upper torso, your upper body is very free, so you're not restricted. It's not uncomfortable, so you can kind of move and go with the ride as you please, and it's very smooth. Really, not many bumps, if any at all. And you know, the only ride here for me that is a little bit on the rougher side is going to be Kraken, the first ride that we went on. But it depends on where you sit. If you sit on the middle 2 seats, Kraken is going to be a smoother ride and a smoother experience. If you're more towards the middle, where the forces are going to be more neutral, it's also not going to be as aggressive, even though the ride as a whole, no matter where you sit, is pretty aggressive. But the forces towards the middle of the train are going to be more neutralized for sure. And then, but yeah, if you're sitting on the outer seats, it's definitely going to be a rougher ride, especially if you're in the front or the back. What's going on, Samantha? It's great to see you. It did, Shelly. That was originally marketed as a family attraction, a family roller coaster. That's anything but a family roller coaster. Yeah. You know, like I could see younger kids going on it for sure. But would I classify that as a family style roller coaster? No, I would not. I personally would not. You know, I came here, the last time I came to the parks, I was with 2 of my best friends, Becky and Aaron. who y'all might get to meet Becky and Aaron this trip. Y'all might get to meet them. They are a hoot and a half. The entire time, if we are with them, it will be Elsa After Dark, so prepare yourself for that. But they actually might accompany me to Aquatica. So if they come to Aquatica and we're able to go live, there's a chance that I might have a couple guests with me as well. But we actually went there the last time and we had some of the food and then a couple of the drinks, and they were really bad. Really, really bad. But I will give anything a second chance. I will give anything a second chance. And then also, y'all, they're getting ready for Cinco de Mayo. They do a Cinco de Mayo festivities here, which I think I'm gonna miss it. No, I'm not gonna miss it, actually. I could technically come on Friday and get to experience some of the Cinco de Mayo festivities here. But when it comes down to Cinco de Mayo, I'm excited about the food, the potential food options that they're gonna have here. And just the lay of this roller coaster here is just awesome. It is so beautiful. Thank you for that updated pin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What did Abe ask? Abe, that was appropriate amount of wind noise. Oh, that's okay. That's actually really, really good to hear. That's really, really good to hear that the wind wasn't that bad. But still, I'm curious to know, since I haven't really gotten to use it yet, I'm curious to know how much of a difference the wind block is gonna make. And if it distorts the hearing at all, or if it's a pretty clear. Oh, y'all, this is gonna be like another walk-on moment. Let's go. Bite the bullet and do that too. And then, y'all, we might go into the back row because there is a little bit of a wait for the front, so we might go towards the back. Oh, there's only a 2 people wait for the front. Let's see if that changes. Okay, this is, oh no, there's a 3. Okay, yeah, let's just get on. Let's just get on. So let's go. And we'll just go to row 9. All right, I gotta get y'all back on the wrist. Oh my god, so they don't at the moment. They did, but not at the moment. Yeah, unfortunately they don't, but they do have other shows. Kara, it's great to see you, love. I don't know what you mean by the pole cutter. Have a great lunch. Have a great lunch, have a great rest of the day. Hope to get to see you later, love. We love a walk-on moment, right? I'm so excited. This is awesome. So we might have to swing back around and get on this again. Kara, it's great to get to have you here, and it's great to see you. All right, y'all, you're gonna be going into the pocket while we're getting on. You're gonna go into the pocket, and I'll be able to check in with y'all when we get off the ride.
Carefully step up onto the surfboard, and the strap on the seat allowing you to step into position. Once in place, hold down on the ride harness, ensuring it is properly closed and close to your body. When the surf instructor approaches, please stand fully upright with your back against the seat so they may check your harness. For those of you in line waiting to paddle out, please make sure you stand behind the yellow line and be mindful of closing gates.
We're at 15%, so we should be able to make it back around on this twice.
Step right. Hold on to your harness, face
Again, y'all.
forward, and keep your back and head against the seat and headrest at all times.
It is a stand-up roller coaster. Again, this is Bolliger Mammy Yard, but then the feature on this ride that makes it so amazing is that unlike the other stand-up roller coasters that B&M made and other stand-ups around the world, the Togo roller coasters, they're static seats, where what makes this the surf element is that the seats move up and down with the ride, which create a whole new element of chaos and fun. It is awesome. So we are clear to dispatch and enjoy Pipeline, y'all. Goodness, y'all, this ride in the back is crazy. Your feet are flying off of the ride like crazy. Oh, it is just, this ride is so much fun. I really hope that they keep making more of these because it is so good. It is so good and so fun. We have to go back around again.
Oh yeah.
Let me grab my phone. And y'all, the back row is where it's at. The back row on this is where it's at, for sure. The front row is great too, don't get me wrong, but the back row is insane. It's absolutely insane in the best way. It is so fun. Again, y'all, I can't really see the screen just because it is so bright. That is not a complaint. Oh wait, I'll be able to see it now, very briefly. And then we are definitely gonna go back around, but then after this, we're gonna have to take a really brief recess to change out the battery. So I'm gonna have to change out the battery after this ride. And then that is also gonna be a perfect time for me to take a minute to minute break. Well, we are switching out the batteries, and then I'm gonna try heading over to Manta. Manta is gonna have a really long line, but I'm gonna try heading over to Manta amidst my minute to minute break, and then also changing out the battery. Audrey, it's great to see you, love. How you doing? I did not, Connor. Connor, I totally missed your question. I'm sorry about that. I know, I oftentimes, y'all know that I don't make a lot of noise on rides, but this is one that you really can't help it. Honestly, I mean, it is just so fun. Your feet are flying all over the place. You're getting tons of airtime, and you just can't help but, you know, just kind of laugh along with it. It's really amazing. And I think that we're gonna go in the same row.
It's time to get into and feel the power of the Ocean Pipeline.
And purchased the Prince. You did. That's the outfit that I'm wearing today. Yeah, Abe, I love it. We're gonna twin. We need to get your sponsorship. That's not gonna happen. As much fun as much as I would love that, especially this new line is unbelievable. This new Prince line, it is so bomb. San Diego. Oh, which is your favorite? Oh, I got it, Cutter. Okay, I just saw it. This one for sure. You know, it's tough. You know, I would have to say this one. You know, look, Emperor and Manta are awesome, but the collection of the roller coasters here between Pipeline, Mako, Kraken, Icebreaker, Manta, I mean, they are stacked with roller coasters here. And it's not that SeaWorld isn't. SeaWorld has great attractions as well. I just prefer these attractions to SeaWorld San Diego. But SeaWorld San Diego as well is still a phenomenal park. I really enjoy it and I can't wait to get back. My flight was actually pretty painless. There was a moment of concern on the flight. We were flying over a storm and the pilots were bracing for it to be pretty bad, but it ended up not being too horrible, which I was very appreciative of. Yeah, y'all, Target is slaying, especially that new Prince collection. It is gonna take everything in me to not buy all of it. Audrey, thank you. I'm so glad to be back and going. I loved my time at home. I was happy to get to be home, but I'm so excited to get to be back out on the road and on the go. That being said, how much battery we got left? Are we gonna make it? All right, we're gonna make it, barely. We have 7% left. And then after this, we will take a little recess. I'll do a minute to win it break, and then I will recharge my battery or change out my battery. All right, y'all, into the pocket you go.
Ensuring it is properly closed and close to your body. When the circle instructor approaches,
thank you so much.
Please stand fully upright with your back against the seat so they may check your harness. For those of you in line waiting to paddle out, please make sure you stay behind the yellow line and be mindful of the closing gates.
You have to stand. Feet back. Yes, it's a stand-up coaster.
Yeah.
Feet all the way back. Stand up.
We're gonna be sitting.
Yeah.
Follow the pipeline, stand upright, hold on to your harness, face forward, and keep your back and head against the seat and headrest at all
It's a
times.
stand-up coaster. Stay standing. Stay standing.
Oh, you must stand up. I hope I don't keep in my pants.
I hope not.
Go ahead and stand. All the way down. There we go.
It's time to get amped up and feel the power of the ocean on pipeline. It's time to get amped up and feel the power of the ocean on pipeline.
I thought, hey, I've been in the Raptor.
Yeah, of course.
That's better.
Yeah.
And the cheetah is also good.
Yeah. No, this one's not too bad. This one's just really fun.
I think
Mako?
the Manta.
Oh, yeah.
If you do that,
Manta's great.
It's better than this one.
Yeah, Manta's a lot of fun.
Your surfboard comes ashore, lift your harness above your head, and carefully step out of your seat
thought
and
it
off
was
the
dangerous.
surfboard.
More.
Have a naughty day here at SeaWorld.
We smoke so.
So good. So good, y'all. All right, let me also get this off my wrist. There we go. Okay. We've been moving, grooving, and cruising. We've done Kraken twice. The first time was a little bit of a test run. And we've done Kraken twice. We've done Mako. We've done Icebreaker. We just did Pipeline twice. We have Manta. That is our last. Oh, we technically have Journey to Atlantis. I'm questionable.